Looks good?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Where do you want me to sit?
Where do you guys usually sit?
Tonight's my night with Taya, so I'd sit by her.
Tyler's in the middle.
Yay. Best seat in the house.
So how does this work?
Taya's my wife and Alicia's my girlfriend.
And vice versa. Alicia's my wife and Taya's my girlfriend.
We are a closed polyamorous quad. A closed quad is 4 people, us. We're only dating within ourselves and married within ourselves. We don't have any outside partners.
Like everybody else, right?
We never set out to live our lives like this, but we realized we could love more than one person and make our own rules as to what we want our family to look like. Boys!
Get it, Raina!
Tyler and I had 2 children before we met Sean and Taya. Since we've all been together, we've had 2 more children, and we have 1 more on the way.
Say, ah!
And we feel very fortunate to be able to give the kids double the love.
Dum, dum, dum.
Who's the father?
Me?
Both of us? All right.
Since the guys switch rooms every night, we don't know who the fathers of the younger boys are. I can assure you it is one of 2 people.
Of course, we wonder sometimes, but finding out could cause a lot of hurt.
Well, I guess we know who the dad is.
I should be able to talk to our kid.
How would you 2 describe your relationship?
We live together. We have mutual partners, and we parent together. But if we weren't in this situation, we probably wouldn't be friends. This has always been a point of contention. Your kids and then us.
Dude, you don't need to parent me. I don't need that.
Maybe if I was parenting you, this would have happened.
When it comes to Taya and Tyler, it almost looks like they're more in love than him and I. And I can't help but be jealous about that.
I don't feel like we're the same people we were at the beginning.
Yeah, but do you want to work on it or not?
I
I have something to share. I feel like I have a connection with someone else.
What does that mean? The quad we have now is the most important thing to me, and I don't want to screw that up by not thinking things through. It's complicated to bring someone else in. We're not closed anymore at that point. We're just not.
I don't know where we go from here.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You look well rested.
Thank you. You as well.
I'm Alicia, and this is Tyler. We've been married for 11 years.
11 glorious years.
I was 18 and a freshman in college, and Tyler was 20, and met at a party and kind of had an instant connection, started texting the next day, and never quit.
This is our bedroom. I sleep here every night.
Should we go show them the rest of the house?
Okay.
A closed quad like ours is extremely rare. What are the chances that I'm gonna love Taya's husband and she's gonna love mine? It's a lot of relationships to manage, and we all have to be able to get along. Being in a closed quad isn't always the easiest thing, but it's definitely worth it to us.
Come in.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi. Good. How are you?
Doing well.
How are you guys? The main difference between a polyamorous quad like us and swinging is that our relationship is more than just physical. We are a family. We raise children together, we have bills together, we have a home together. We're not just doing the sexy time, so to speak.
How'd you sleep?
I've slept better.
Yeah, me too. I mean, you toss and turn quite a bit, so you're not the only one losing sleep.
I'm pretty sure you don't get a complaint when she's the one who's 9 months pregnant.
For sure.
I'm Taya, this is my husband, Sean, and we've been married for 6 years. We met at work, and he was my supervisor one day and was kind of sassy with our group, and I just knew that I liked him right off the bat.
This is Sean and Taya's bedroom.
Yep.
They also have their own bathroom and keep all of their things here in this closet.
Yep.
It's my bed.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys don't get to have your own beds.
No. The girls have their own bedroom, so Tyler and I switch rooms every night. We take our toothbrushes, our pillows, and whatever else we need for the next day, and we do that no matter where we are.
We are monogamous with our pillows.
My pillow is my pillow.
Do you and Sean have an intimate relationship together?
Sean and I do not have any kind of romantic or sexual relationship. People ask that all the time, but no, it's not like that for us. We're both straight.
Have you 2 women ever had an intimate relationship?
No.
Lies. That's a lie. That's a lie. There definitely was a time that Tay and Alicia have been intimate because Tay is pansexual and Alicia's a female, and we are close. So there were scenarios to where
She doesn't have any other options.
No, we're comfortable with each other, and it was just a different, it was just so
Try things out.
for fun.
alcohol helps.
She appreciates me.
I appreciate her.
I appreciate that they appreciate each other.
Oh my gosh.
I identify as pansexual, which means that I'm attracted to people for who they are and less what's on the outside or in their pants. And about 2 years in, we decided to try something a little different. I approached Sean about the idea of bringing in another female into our relationship, and it kind of evolved from there.
Before we got married, we had a couple of experiences, like more in the swinger type of community. I feel like it's most men's fantasy to be with two women.
It was definitely my fantasy to have a threesome. I mean,
I didn't just assume that. I didn't make that up.
if one's good, two's better.
I had this idea one time, put an ad in the seeking section and see if we could fulfill this fantasy that men have. Nothing came of it. So then about 7 years into our relationship, we're just like, maybe we want to explore that again. And got on an app, matched with Sean and Taya.
Sean and I started talking more regularly on the phone, and then we were texting a lot and starting to catch feelings pretty quickly, which was really surprising because he's so different than Tyler in so many ways.
True.
It definitely took Tay and I a little bit longer to accept and admit that we had feelings. We started out just supposed to be kind of a hookup, something physical, and I mean, we're still hot and heavy. But as we went along and I got to know her a little better, I couldn't stop thinking about her, and I couldn't keep denying that I had these feelings that were forming. She's wonderful, and I couldn't help it.
No.
Yeah, when we first started dating, Tay and I were living in Portland, an hour and 45 minutes away from where we currently live. We were driving down every weekend to see them. It was pretty hard because it's so far away. And then probably about 2 or 3 months in, I kind of decided that I was going to tell everyone that we'd move in together within the next 6 months, and everyone thought I was stupid and crazy. But hey, 4 years later, look where we are.
Sean's an instigator.
I am an instigator. Good morning.
Morning. How'd you guys sleep?
Did.
Good.
Dude, get in.
All the hugs. All the hugs.
So these are our oldest two kids. This is Dylan, and this is Raina. They're 9 and 8.
Tyler and I actually had Dylan and Raina before we met Sean and Taya.
How many parents do you guys have?
We have 4 parents. We have 8 people in our family. Taya, Sean, Dad, and Mom. And me, Elena, Bill, and Culver.
When we started out on a polyamorous lifestyle, we were really nervous for Dylan and Raina and what that might mean for them. Like, is it gonna lead to them getting bullied? Are they not gonna understand it? We want them to be able to choose a lifestyle that they want to have.
Now, as they've gotten older, we've had all of the age-appropriate conversations about things, and they understand our family looks different than a lot of other families, and some people don't think that's a good thing. They understand a lot.
Boys!
Yay! Good morning.
Good morning!
Well, hold on.
He's just
There
gonna
you go.
barrel through. Good morning!
Good morning.
Since we've all been together, we've had 2 more children, Barrett, who's almost 2, and Carver, who is 16 months. So I birthed Dylan, Raina, and Barrett, and Taya birthed Carver, and now she's pregnant with our 5th baby, Quentin.
Who am I? Who am I? And who's this right here?
Daddy,
And who's this?
Mom,
Right there?
Mama,
Who's this?
Nina,
Who's this?
Nina,
Who's down there?
Wait, who's that over there on the floor?
Baba,
Carver.
Who's in mommy's tummy? Who's in mama's tummy?
baby, daddy,
Good job, high five.
Wait, who are you?
baby.
Very good job, buddy.
Go to baby, daddy.
You gonna go see baby Quentin? Go.
We didn't just fall in love with Alicia and Tyler, but we fell in love with Raina and Dylan, and we've been able to create this big family with 4 parents where we can all help out and be there for each other. We've just been so lucky to be able to provide that for our kids.
Polyamory just allows you to work to your strengths with the partners you have and them to work to their strengths, and not everybody has to do everything for someone.
There's things we gravitate towards. Tyler's like the fix-it guy. Sean's our organizer. Taya takes care of all of the kiddos at home. She's the stay-at-home mom. I tend to get the kids like enrolled in their sports and activities, signed up for school, those types of things. When it comes to like tasks around the house, we all jump in and help. We all contribute pretty well to that.
Let's go see the farm. Let's go see the animals.
You want to go see the chickens? Yep.
Yeah, let's go.
In our relationship, we have some rules set in place, and that's just to kind of be fair about things. So if it's Tyler's and my night together, then I'm gonna sit next to Tyler in the car, at dinner, on the couch, and Taya would be sitting next to Sean, but that doesn't stop me from giving Sean any sort of affection. I can still give him a kiss and a hug, and you know.
You can.
Huh?
Yeah, you can.
And then the next night, when we switch, that's the day that I'll sit next to Sean on the couch. But I can still hug and kiss Tyler, too.
Yeah, you can.
Weird.
Our main rule regarding sex is that since the guys switch bedrooms every night, you can be sexual with the guy that you're with in your bedroom that night. And then if you would like to be intimate with them again, you wait until your next night with them.
What'd you name the smallest red one?
Sunflower.
Sunflower? Which one is Sunflower?
That one.
That one right there? That one's name is Sunflower?
Yeah.
A lot of the boundaries that we have now, we established by crossing them accidentally to start with and doing something that didn't feel good to somebody in the beginning.
There was an incident where Taya and Tyler were off doing something by themselves, and it wasn't their night together, and they had sex.
We needed to put something into place because there was just a lot of feelings coming up around sex. And so we had to put some boundaries around it in order to make sure there was some kind of order, because it's what we needed. There's never a dull moment around here. Between the kids and the chickens and the cats and the horses.
And us.
And the animals and the peoples and
Yeah, and us.
all the stuff.
As if our lives aren't crazy enough, I'm 38 weeks pregnant, and I'm gonna be induced in a couple of days due to complications with gestational diabetes.
Having our fifth baby is very nerve-wracking. Our house is already chaotic, and adding a fifth will make it that much more. I'm excited, but I'm very, very scared.
Who's the father?
Me?
No. Both of us? All right.
Who's the father of the younger boys?
Since the guys switch rooms every night, we don't know who the fathers of the younger boys are.
So you have absolutely no idea who the boys' biological fathers are?
No, it's really important to us that we parent the boys equally, and not knowing their biology helps us do that.
Could be anybody.
Could be anybody,
Well,
really.
well, we're pretty sure it's one of us.
Yeah.
Well, it's one of us.
Thanks. I can assure you it is one of two people.
It seemed like a weird concept at first to not know who the father is, but when you're having two intimate relationships simultaneously, it doesn't really matter who the father is.
I mean, biology really is only important if you're trying to get something for child support or if there's a medical issue.
Yeah, what would be important is that if the boys grew up and they wanted to know their genetics for whatever reason, then we'll totally take that journey with them. Who's the daddy? It's Alicia.
I'm the daddy. Yeah.
There was so much thought and time and conversation that went into our choice not to know who the biological father is of these kids. And when we say we don't care, it's like a little bit, people misunderstand that a little bit. Like, of course we wonder, or at least I wonder sometimes, but finding out, for me, I don't see a benefit. It could cause a lot of hurt. You know, it could bring up jealousy. It could bring up, I don't know, feelings of missing out or whatever the case might be. It could trigger a lot of stuff that I don't necessarily think is healthy, but it's in there.
You gonna do some hopscotch? Let's go get your boots off.
So how would you two describe your relationship?
I think our relationship is we live together, we have mutual partners, and we parent together. But if we weren't in this situation, we probably wouldn't be friends.
Hi.
We had an appointment at noon for Taya.
Sure. Yeah. So you want a
Fill.
fill,
Yeah.
and she want a just Medicare. Okay. Yes. So these two table.
Okay, thank you. Alisiyah and I have the most complicated relationship of any relationship I've ever had in my life.
I mean, I'm dating her husband and she's dating my husband, but we're still married to our spouses at the same time.
This is a boy or girl?
A boy. This will be our 5th at home.
Wow. 5th baby overall. Four boys, 1 girl.
It's a big family.
It is.
Yes.
I absolutely love Alisiyah. She's my family. She's like a sister to me in the sense that I love her and I will always go to bat for her, but that doesn't mean we don't have our issues. There are times where I feel like because she is as sensitive as she is and can be extremely emotional and your words carry so much weight to her that I really have to slow down and think before I speak in order to keep the peace in our house.
We've had to work really hard and intentionally about communicating instead of keeping things bottled up, realizing that we need to address things when they come up because it can be a much bigger fight if we just hold on to it.
What night is tonight? I'm with Sean tonight. You're with Tyler. So on Tuesday, who are you with? Sean?
Have you ever found yourself wishing that you were with your other partner one night?
I've definitely wanted to be with an opposite partner. If I'm fighting with one, I don't want to sleep next to one, but it's my night, and it's Taya's and the other guy's night. If they're grumpy, honestly, if you're in a fight with somebody, like, I don't want to be around you necessarily, but we've always talked about if you don't want to sleep next to that person, go sleep on the couch. You're not going to interrupt the other person's night because that's their own relationship and not fair to that other relationship.
Have you ever been bummed that it's not your night with somebody you're watching a show with and you're excited about watching that show? You have to wait till the next night.
Because Sean and I have our own shows, Tyler and I have our own shows, you and Sean have your own shows, Tyler and you have your own shows, and then we have all 4 of us shows.
We have our own shows.
You and I have our own shows, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, if it's like we have 1 episode left or it's like a finale of a show and I'm like, I really want to watch it tonight, but I'm not with that person. I have to wait another day. The downfalls of polyamory right there.
So I'll be with Tyler on Monday, so you'll be with Tyler on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's that kisser?
They just kiss differently.
They do. I mean, Tyler's gonna hate me, but Tyler has a thin upper lip. And
she requires him to.
He needs to pucker. He needs to pucker his lips because otherwise it's with his mustache, which he has a like full beard mustache on Taya's request. I would prefer if he didn't have the mustache because he doesn't pucker and I don't want to kiss his hairy lip. That's a thing, okay? Sean has very full lips. Like, you don't have to remind him to pucker. He's got it.
Remember at the beginning when we first started like spending nights together and stuff, like I tried earplugs, Sean tried the nasal strips for the anti-snore stuff. Like, I couldn't sleep. Now I've gotten used to him.
When you first got together, were you concerned that your partner might end up loving the other person more?
When we first became a quad and became polyamorous, I was definitely worried that my husband could have more feelings for his girlfriend than he does for me. I think that comes from a place of insecurity in myself and my relationship. It's always a risk to potentially open up your relationship and for them to fall in love with somebody new and decide that that's what they wanted and they were happier with a new person. And so I was definitely scared.
Tyler like packed a bag before he went to take Dylan to football. And I'm like, why? And he's like, I don't know, just to be ready. Like, you could tell he's like anxious. But then he like thanked me afterwards. He's like, thanks for being like so solid this weekend.
Tyler and Taya are a lot, like their love language is physical touch. And so just very affectionate towards each other. At the beginning of our exploration into like non-monogamy, I had a lot of curiosity around like what my partner was doing with other people. Then there were lots of times that I would ask questions and then be really upset about the answers because I am a competitive person. I do compare myself to other people. Like I think about how many times or the things that they're doing and being like, oh, well, are you doing it that much or doing these certain things with somebody because you don't get what you need from me?
Alicia's used the word jealousy when it comes to the sex conversations, but it's not. I think it's competition. I think that she doesn't want to know how often is a big part of it and how kinky it is because neither of those things are things she wants to do. And she doesn't want to feel like she has to keep up with me.
I had to put in my own boundary, my own rule that I don't want to hear about Tyler and Taya's sex life. It still is really hard for me.